Okay, so if we come back to this drawing here, so if we look at the annotate tab, we have, this is where we create a symbol. Okay, so if we choose symbol, we have options. So the first thing I'll show you is the symbol palette. This is also basically another drawing file which exists in this case inside of the Creo installation folder. However, this can also be customized. So this can be used to add any of these symbols. There are different methods for placement and so forth, but if I just click a symbol, you can see I can come out and I can just place it, okay? Or I can click a different symbol and come out and I can place. I'm not placing it just at the moment. As soon as I want to place it, just left click and there's my symbol. All right. I also have the ability to choose from a gallery of other symbols, okay? So, you know, I can go and choose those ones. I can also choose other system symbols. If I wanted to, I can also pull this from a working directory as well. So I'd have to browse through all of my file system to find this one, unfortunately. Yeah, basically that's the symbol capability. With respect to the symbol as well here, there is also a define symbol option. So this is how we actually create our symbols, and not pretty. Going back a little while, the cascading menus. However, we can define a new symbol, which is effectively a drawing, and we can copy bits and pieces in, and we can do sketches, and maybe we bring in a sketch or a DXF or something from elsewhere that we want to use, okay? And we can that in itself is quite complex. So something else to maybe look at if you're not familiar with it. Okay. If we look at tables, okay, so on the table tab, underneath here we've got a bunch of predefined tables. We can just choose a number of rows and columns type option. We can bring a table in that we've saved out prior. We can also use some of the predefined ones. So we can just use simple tables. You know, there might be some here that we want to use. Maybe we just use these as a means to create our own one that's better, or that more suits our needs. But we can choose these tables. So like if I just choose, in this case, I'm just going to choose the BOM table again, and you'll see here from that list, this BOM table is the same thing mostly as that. However, it is a little bit different because we notice one has got 12 and one has got 9 items. Okay, so there are subtleties around how we actually configure these tables. One more thing to show, if let's say I create a second, sorry, I'll firstly add another model to this drawing. So I'll keep the same drawing. I'm going to add in the bolt. Okay, so when because we talked about this before, but my bolt is now my active component. If we if I'm to now add another sheet, it's going to prompt me again for my name and so on, but it's got that same format file that I had before. I can now do a general view of the bolt. Let's say we do back, okay, and then we'll do a projected view. This one up here. All right, and then quickly, just to show you that you know that it can be done. I'm going to create a 2D family table. Repeat region, add 2D. So in this cell now, I go family instance name, family instance parameter name, and then I go family instance parameter value. Okay, so once I now just do update tables, you can see here that that shows. And if I was to go to my annotate, show model annotations for this view, maybe and pick this dimension, and then on this view, pick this dimension. Okay, then I can come in here and the display of this can be, I can just change this to a S. Okay, so I'll do that again. So the @D gets changed to @S, and that just changes the name to the actual name. So now what we have on screen matches up, and we can just see that there are different combinations.